We have an epidemic. 1 in 3 women will be the victim of domestic violence in her lifetime. That's 75,000 women in Sedgwick County alone. And what about their children? 80 to 90% of women leaving domestic violence flee with their children. Those numbers get larger every day. There is a safe, confidential place for these families, the Wichita Family Crisis Center. However, due to size issues and lack of resources, the Crisis Center lacks capacity for 40 women and children every single month. This dramatically increases their chances of being found by their abuser and brutally or fatally injured. In fact, of the 44 homicides in Wichita in 2018, in all but 1 case, there was a history of domestic violence. However, even in a situation as dire as this, there is a solution. Because of the undisclosed location of the shelter and confidentiality and security concerns of the survivors, we rarely share images of the space or stories of the families we help. But as a result of a 700% increase in the use of hotels as shelter due to our lack of capacity, we have no choice but to share a glimpse of life behind the scenes.
So we are currently in the advocate space at the Wichita Family Crisis Center, and we currently have 11 staff back here in this area. This area is where our advocates take hotline crisis calls. So those could be calls coming in from domestic violence survivors, sexual assault survivors that are looking for a safe place to stay or looking for someone to safety plan with. So we are outgrowing our space. We are needing more private areas for our advocates to meet one-on-one with their clients. This is also the area where our staff and volunteers can sort donations, but it is difficult to do so with such little space.
This is the main hallway of our shelter. In here is one of our TV rooms. We use it for client space. If we are at capacity, we can put up cots. But all along this hallway are our client rooms. We have 8 rooms. Each room has a set of bunk beds, except for room 8 here, which has 2 sets of bunk beds, so it fits an entire family. You can come on in. Ooh. So when we have larger families, like last Christmas, we had a family in here that had 7 children. We have capacity to put them in here, or if we have a group of single women or many single women, they will share this space. Our overnight advocates do all of the laundry, all the linens, and they are responsible for turning the rooms, as do our shelter advocates. But it's a safe space, so it's not luxurious, but it's safe, and that's really what's important here. So we'll keep going down the hallway, and right in here is our recently renovated kids' playroom. We're very excited about this space. It used to have the cement flooring, which was really inhospitable, and it just really had a lot of broken toys and was falling apart. But our staff came together, painted this mural, painted the walls, volunteers came and helped put down the flooring, and we're just so grateful to have this space. So this is our laundry room. As I was mentioning, our shelter advocates do laundry all night long, all the linens and towels, and our clients can use this laundry facility all day. Unfortunately, we've had a washing machine that's been out of service for quite a while, but we've gotten some funding to replace that, so we're really excited about that. And as you can tell, one of our dryers is a little bit off kilter, but we're working on it. And it's nice to have the laundry right by the playroom, because that way parents can do the laundry and the kids can play.
If we had more space, this would allow our advocates to have more one-on-one sessions with their clients. It would allow us to focus more on our intake calls that are coming in. It would also give us more room for volunteers. We could build our volunteer program, having volunteers come in to sort donations and help us with the organization of our building.
All of the Wichita Family Crisis Center services are free, voluntary, and confidential. This agency exists because of donors like you, who are bold enough to take big, courageous action and help these women and children rebuild their lives so they can heal and re-enter the world as productive, employed, and independent citizens. The goal is to end domestic violence. So imagine that instead of abused and traumatized victims, we had 75,000 success stories in this community.